Hello everybody, my name is Madzify. Welcoming you all back to another episode of Madz Plays Minecraft. And today, guys, is a big one. We're back, and today we are going to be heading down into the interior of the mine shaft that we've created. So as you can see, we did a stream yesterday, which might be a week after this goes live, but as you can see, we have done a bit of boom booms. We've got it all ready, but as you saw in my inventory just then, we actually have this, and we have gone for a really big mine session, and this AFK fish farm has helped us get all the books we need and the levels. And look at this, we actually made another chest plate. I don't know why we did that, but we've gone and mined heaps. And we did die last episode, and you should see the more redstone there. So we did die last episode, and that means we have another block to put on the pile. So we'll go and put that here now, and we'll just put it like that because we don't know anything at the moment. Alright guys, just hide behind the bush there. Alright guys, we have fixed the inside here as well. I added a couple of villages, fishermen villages, so the trades and whatnot. And same with this bloke, but he starts off with coal. This bloke starts off with string, but they're all generally the same trades. I've filled this up. As you can see, we've kind of used a fair bit, and we've actually got 60 blocks of emeralds. There is some more actually in the other chest over here, 30 blocks I think. So we've got 90 blocks total. So that is absolutely mega. And yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, before we get into the actual blowing up of this area, which is what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be blowing all this up with the TNT we got on stream. I want to expand the world with these 2 diamond blocks. So that'll bring us up to a 1250 by 1250 radius. So it just opens up a bit more room for me to gather resources before we get into it. So we're going to open up our border 2 more times, and we'll fix this up right now. Alright, that's all done. So we need to get some resources because we are low. We only have the general stuff, and I want to get a bit more unique stuff for this build. So we're going to get that, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we just did a little quick mining session, and we actually have a fair bit of stuff now. So I went to the roof forest that was just inside our border. That was about 800 blocks away since we extended. And now we have the acacia, which we always had. And I've just been farming a bit of gravel and some sand, which the sand we had in the stream. But as you can see, we're smelting a fair bit of stuff there. So I want to start blowing this stuff up now. I am quite nervous about this, and I'm really not sure which way to go about it or how to even start. But I think we're just going to have to experiment with it and whatnot. So I'm just going to grab a flint and steel, and we'll get into it. Alright guys, we've got our flint and steel handy, and I'm just going to start by seeing what happens here. So does that clears out a little bit there. So let's go 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully it's kind of what we want, and we want to fill in these bottom bits here. We kind of want it to be all one plane, except for the top. So I might go ahead and just do a little bit off camera, and I'll check in and we'll see how we go. So we've done actually a bit of blowing up here, and I kind of want my height to be around that height. All this is going to be flat, but this is all going to be up in the air kind of thing. It's all going to, some stuff's going to come down and make it look really cool, but I really want this level to be flat. And then we have a plan on actually finding somewhat of the center or just a cool area and blowing all the way down to bedrock where we're going to have our mine. And then we're also going to have little parts blowing off to actually have like storage areas, certain farms and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll just clear a bit more but I'm actually really liking this so far. So maybe I just want to maybe patch this up a little bit, bring it more around. But this side's looking all right. Maybe come a bit more around there. So I am kind of placing blocks as I go, as you can see, just try and naturalize it a little bit better. This is actually coming along really well, so I'm going to blow a bit more out of the top and a bit more out of there, and we'll check in a bit. So we've actually just blown out the other side of the mountain, as you can see just there. So what I'm trying to do is actually just kind of build what I want, and then I might go outside and actually terraform that mountain down a bit better. So now that I've kind of blown up that little bit area there, I might just fix this up a little bit and fix that up a little bit, fix the ceiling up, and then we'll get into the actual drilling down to the bedrock. So I think I'm actually done in the actual terraforming kind of, the actual gutting it out kind of building work. So I'll explain what's going on. So these 3 entrances here that you see are going to be like farms, storage, and I haven't probably got one for you yet, but they're all going to go down into a cave system. And that's going to actually tie in with each other eventually. So what I'm going to do now is, I think the next thing I've got to do is I'm going to actually replace all of this cobble, granite, diorite, all with just stone. So I'll just show you what I mean by that. I'll get rid of this stuff and just replace it with stone, so we have a clean slate to kind of put our own blocks in. So I'll go do that, and you'll see that in 3, 2, 1, bam. And here we have it. So we've got it all in stone now. So the next part is probably going to be actually adding some new custom blocks, such as these blocks I've got right here, concrete and whatnot. But I reckon we're going to blow down first. So the middle is there. And the middle is there. So I think this is the middle of everything. Let's just check that. We're in the middle. Let's see what happens here. That was a shocking TNT. So I don't know what was going on there. Maybe we need a... That was weird. So let's just try and do that. That's weird. I was thinking about doing it something like this, though. Let's see if we just go... 1 second. I think this was something I wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe... I'll see what happens. I'll place 10. Hello? 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 Alright. It's going to be really good or really bad. Did that mess our... It didn't. So we'll go all the way down to bedrock. And... Oh no, this is not good. Ah! So I'll probably just head down to bedrock now and try and make this look a bit better. So we'll do that right now. We're about to witness something crazy. Ooh, that was heckers. Wowzers. Maybe we do the same here. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Alright, well, we'll block this lava off. And we'll head back up to the top and we'll do the same there. So we've just blown up this TNT here, and we've kind of got it all the way to bedrock now, or the level we want to be at. So the next step is actually just terraforming it to look the way we want it to. How does this go down a bit? We got to get rid of you though. Oh, we don't want you there. If we just come across here, should start descending the lava now, and this is where the lava lake was. So we kind of just want to clean it up a little bit and make it look a bit more natural, and then yeah, we'll do the stone, and then we'll obviously have to replace it with stone again before we start you know, putting it with our custom stuff. So I'll at least get the shape ready, and I'll come back and we can hopefully, you know, get that base started. All right, guys, before I show you that, this is obviously just temporary. So this is all going to come down eventually. It's just so I don't fall down there when I'm terraforming this. But I've converted it all to stone, and eventually it's just going to be a jump down into water, and then I'll eventually have a bubble vader maybe pop out here somewhere or something like that. Hopefully. Either that or a staircase, but I think the space that I've got, I'm going to have to actually have a bubble vader. What's actually going on up there? Someone's messing with our wandering trader. Have a quick look at him. Where is he? So weird. Where is he? Huh, I don't know. Anyway, so the next probably plan is to actually try and get this looking a bit prettier. So I think that's the next plan of attack right now. So I'll jump into that, and I guess we can see how we go. So I'll check in a little bit, but what palette we're going to be using is just kind of making it look mossy and just like cracked and worn with some concrete as well. So stay tuned for that. I'm pretty keen to see how this actually comes out. We'll just get rid of this. It's a bit annoying anyway. But yeah, so hopefully we can actually pull this off. I'm a bit nervous at the moment. I might have to jump into my creative world and test out a little bit as well. But I'm actually really loving this design so far, and this is exactly what I wanted. So let's get into it. So just checking in again, I've kind of used this light grey concrete to surround the outside as a border using grass as well, and I'm eventually going to have podzol in there as well. I've got the acacia wood props kind of holding up the ceiling as well. I've got the crafting tables in here, and I'm kind of forming this circle where this is straight down to our mine. So I'm actually loving how this is coming up. We haven't really touched this yet. We're going to make it a bit bushy with leaves and whatnot and ores everywhere. So it's coming up pretty well. So how it's going to work is we're going to have a 3x3 piston door coming through here. And then once we're through that, we'll be able to shut it here and here, and then there. So it'll be one exit point on each side of the door. And then if we want to mine, we just jump straight down into there, which there'll be water down there eventually. And then we might have a bubble vader that comes through this point right here or over there when we're done mining. And then this side will have farms leading down all different directions. And storage might be this way, and there might be something else this way, like nether links or railways or something like that. I haven't really decided that yet, but this is coming across pretty well. I'm just waiting for the grass to grow. So the goal is for this episode is to try and finish this area here, but not necessarily down here. We'll just leave this for maybe a future episode because it's not a necessity at the moment. So I'll reckon I'm going to just finish this a little bit more and just try and mix in some andesite, stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, some leaves, vines, maybe, just to make it that little bit more worn. I want to try as well to see if, like, this might actually be better. I might have to play around with it a little bit. Podzol on this maybe might work a bit better. We'll see how we go. So after I finished doing that, I actually took a break because I actually wasn't sure what I really wanted. And I'm actually starting to think that I'm actually going to replace this and actually make it one big path. So to do that, I'm actually going to want a few more blocks. And we got some diamonds down there, so I'm going to mine them, see how many we get. And we're actually going to expand our border again. I want to make it to 2,000 by 2,000 because that's where some of our, I know there's a jungle nearby, which I want some of that. I want some cocoa beans and maybe some bamboo if it's there. And we have a mega tiger just over the hill, which we saw in a stream. So I'm going to make, I'll have to see how many, I'll make as many as we can because I'm not sure how many we need. I can't remember what our, but I think our border was 1250 by 1250. So if I just head over here now and read the sign. Yep, so I need to place 3 diamond blocks and that will give us a 2,000 by 2,000 border. So we'll get rid of you because this is getting a little bit out of hand here. Okay, so that's our 3 diamond blocks. And I'll fix this sign up. Alright, so now the sign's fixed. We are now currently own a 2,000 by 2,000 border. And I'll fix that command in just a second. But before we get going, I just want to empty my inventory. And it will unleash this chest monster a little bit more. But we do need to get going. We're going to need a little bit of wood, podzol and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to get right into that and I'll be back in just a moment. So basically what we did was we got some podzol. Mega double trees. The spruce leaves. Some cocoa beans. Some jungle wood. And some bamboo. So that brings us to this point right here. So with all the resources gathered, I'll quickly show you all the resources gathered. As you can see, we've got a handful of podzol, jungle wood, spruce wood, mossy cobble, spruce leaves, and some bamboo, which all of it's going to be used in here. Maybe not the bamboo, but I'm pretty keen to get into this. So I'm going to get into this and I'm going to finish it up. And you're going to see it in pretty much just a flash, maybe a bit longer. Oh, hello, mister. Can I eliminate you? Yes, I can. All right, I'm going to get into it, and I'll see you in just a second. Hello. Hello. All right, guys, tools are down. We got a lot done. We finished the whole lot. To an extent, we've obviously got way more to do in here, but what we said we're going to get done, we actually got done, and we actually ended up doing a little bit more too. So I'll show you now. I'll open the 3x3 piston door. Oh, we're locked out, guys. I can't get in there. I can't break it. All right, so that's it for this episode. I guess I'll catch it. Oh, just wait a minute. I'm just kidding with yous. This is the switch over here. This isn't the actual switch. We'll get rid of this. So our gold block opens the door. And then we can head in. And as you can see, I'm absolutely loving this design. We've got some bamboo here. We shut it through there. And we've got the leaves here, bamboo, flowers. I've got this cool little dirt path, or dead path I've kind of gone with because we're underground. It's not necessarily going to be clean grass like this all the time. So I've actually mixed, this is our opening. So this side, it's going to be farms. And I've just blocked it off for now. But this side, oops. This side's going to be unknown, so we don't know what that's going to be for the moment. And this side's going to be our storage, so we're going to have to blow down and create our own little... Do you mind? Die quietly. Anyway, so yeah, this has actually taken a fair bit of time. So this triggers this side. And I'm actually loving that design there for the door. I'll chuck that design in the description too. But yeah, I've covered this. And I'm loving this design too, with a bit of white glass so you can see directly down before you jump down. But this, I'm just in love with this dirt path here. This has been, it took me a couple of days I kind of got a bit lost with this and grass and stuff like that. So I just got a little confused and worn down, but it's finally clicked for me. And I'm absolutely loving it. I've kind of dropped the ceiling down to make it look like we've caved in a little bit. And I've chucked some leaves around as well, and that bamboo gives it that real nice green effect. So, in saying that, I'll look down, and as you can see, we've got all the way pretty much to the bottom, and I've left that bottom bit because I've got a massive build, well, not a massive build, but I've got to cut out a fair bit under there, and I'm not sure, I don't want to go all the way down to the bottom if I don't need to, because it's going to come up a fair way too. So, I'll jump down there because I know it doesn't kill me because I've fallen down a million times. But yeah, like, I don't think there's any finishing touches in here. I think I've mob proofed it. I think, like, as you can see, we've hit the redstone lamps with the carpet and whatnot. There's another one there. Yeah, so I'm absolutely loving this, and this is just the hub area. So all these, like the farms, will go down a different way, and this is going to be a tricky one because it's kind of outside the mountain, which we're going to have to terraform that down eventually. So, yeah, and this is our storage. So I have to blow down, and we're going to blow up an open big area, and we can get rid of this chest monster out here, because it's getting bigger and bigger, and it's certainly annoying because it's certainly blocking the path. So I'll jump down here. Please don't kill me. Oh, all right. So as you can see, we've mixed the redstone in, so got some gold, and we've got some leaves, and I think there's coal. Yeah, coal, and there is iron right there. So I've mixed that all the way down, kind of matching its levels. Once we get some diamond that we don't need, we'll actually mix it in down here as well. So I'm absolutely loving that right now. But what's going to happen is this is going to be a big area, and this is going to be a strip mine hub kind of thing. So we're going to be doing that either on a live stream or it'll be in an episode itself as well. So currently there's no way to get up and down, but there'll be a water patch right here, or up a bit, where we just jump down, hit the water, and that'll be it. And then we'll probably try and get some sort of bubble elevator with a soul sand and kelp, with all water source blocks going back up to the top so we can get quick access. But for now, this is how we get up. So, yeah. Alright guys, my name is Madzify. Thanks for tuning in for this video. A big thank you to anyone who watches this and supports me in any way possible. It really does mean a lot. And I really hope you do like the style of the way I'm going with this underground cave base. I'm absolutely loving the design of it. And I can't wait to just keep going and just expand more and get better with my skills myself. So in saying that, I really hope you did enjoy it, and I hope you can leave a like, and if you want to let me know about anything, you can comment, and if you really did enjoy it, please click that subscribe button, and if you want to stay in touch with me, enable those bells. My name's Madzify, heading out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!